So, meine Damen und Herren, geht weiter. Aber ich würde natürlich jetzt nicht jedes Mal wenn er jetzt zum Beispiel wie hier mit 4 steht, nicht jedes Mal 3, 4 und dann auf einer Renten. Manchmal sind das nachher mehr, da werde ich dann immer gucken. Also eigentlich will ich Minimum eine halbe Stunde eigentlich immer haben. Halbe Stunde, maximal eine Stunde eigentlich aufzeichnen. Jetzt waren wir gerade bei 20 Minuten. Das sind ungefähr, ja, Hälfte müssten wir jetzt mit Punch ein. Jetzt können wir einmal den reinsetzen. Komm, nehme ich die Punkte mit, also Fähigkeitspunkte. Das war auch eben gerade schon Rang 2, du Affe. Wieso bin ich jetzt wieder Rang 3?
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Chosen One. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Charles the Bronx Oliveira.
All right, here we go with round one. I couldn't even get my wife a ticket to this fight. Why? Because this fighter has won the majority of his recent fights by knockout. Flush KO.
Oh, he hurt. He hurt him already.
Oh!
Oh, another one. Oh, my goodness.
He gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. So, champ, we managed to get a word in with Coach Thompson during the lead up to this fight. Obviously, a lot of positive things to say about the fighter, but everybody's talking about this plush Believe MMA gym. It's spectacular.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. It's great to see the change. Holy smokes.
Wir wollten eigentlich nicht
How
wenden.
about it?
This guy right here. Wow.
With that, we now go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 58 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, the Chosen One.
All right, so a big win for the boxer here tonight. He told us in the fighter meeting rather confidently, if this dude stands with me at all, he's going to be looking up at the lights, and largely that's how it played out.
They always believe, people always believe, that the grappler is going to drag him to the floor. Well, not tonight. He said if this fight took place on the feet, he was going to be dominant. Not only did he dominate, he finished him. So, really, really impressive.
Oh. Ja, da haben wir sonst lieber. unseren Titelkampf.
Well, there are a lot of things that make this job that we have great, but among them is to see a fighter like this, bided his time. We dated back to his UFC debut, and now he is making the walk, fighting for the undisputed UFC world title.
John, there was so much hype on this man when he stepped into the octagon. And watching him make the walk, it feels like you watched a child that grew up, because every obstacle set in front of him, he overcame it. Tonight now, he gets to the final boss. He gets to the ultimate hurdle. Can he become world champion? They talk about matching hype, John. Tonight he has that ability.
Pressure is a privilege. He's got buckets upon him tonight. Usually he lives up to it, barges through. See if he can win the belt. Well, you can argue this is the single hardest belt in the UFC to defend. The UFC's lightweight division has long been a murderer's row, and this champion's latest challenger looks like he could come through and upset the apple cart.
We were talking to him the other day, and I asked him about the fight. He goes, DC, nothing surprises me, because every time I go in there, I fight the toughest, scariest opponent. I understand my opponent's good, but I'm the champion for a reason, and I intend for it to stay that way.
Seemed like he had a great training camp, a great weight cut, and even though there are definite stylistic challenges in front of him here tonight, told us on Thursday in the fighter meeting, skill for skill, I'm better than this guy everywhere, and I'm gonna prove it in a big way in front of this capacity crowd tonight. Here we go, folks. Ilia Topuria has graced the octagon and looks ready to go. Tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Chosen One. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Ilia Topuria.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go. Start of round one, this championship fight. And huge shot lands early round one.
I mean, early in the fight, he already has, oh my goodness, John, this could be a good night.
Back to the ball. Topuria is bleeding from the mouth. Daniel looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
When they were building their game plan, getting a takedown early in round one was the key. Mission accomplished.
Oh, he did it and knew! The undisputed king
team said they would win this fight and they would win it impressively. That's exactly what they did. Congratulations, champ.
Ja, eigentlich sieht man, dass der Schlag drüber ging.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 1 second of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Chosen One.
All right, champ, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and new, two of the sweetest words in mixed martial arts. He is a first-time UFC champion.
There's nothing better than the first time you get that belt wrapped around you, or you get to hold that belt, because you know, if you ain't the champ, you ain't touching the belt before the fight. He got an opportunity to do it. He's the world champion. The hype has now turned into reality.
Also Übertragungskosten für die 1000 Silber VIP-Bonus sind wir schon doppelt so viel ein. Also jetzt machen wir, jetzt ist der Cashflow da. So, jetzt gehe ich aber kurz aufs Klo. So, ich mache mir gerade auch ein Essen fertig. Das heißt, wie gesagt, in der Aufnahme, in der wir jetzt gerade sind, wird auch erstmal die letzte sein heute. Oder für den Moment, es kann sein, dass ich vielleicht nachher nach dem Essen heute Abend oder in der Nacht vielleicht weiter aufzeichne. Muss ich gucken. Meilensteine. Genau, ich wusste auch, ja, einmal einen Knockout holen. Dann habe ich schon den ersten durch. Maximale Anzahl von Zuschauern geht schnell. Ja. Oh, wie weit ist ein Superman-Punch gewesen? Ah, das ist kurz vor durch. Das heißt, vielleicht am nächsten Fight können wir ihn auf 5 machen und gegebenenfalls schon den ersten Knockout damit holen. So dass wir am letzten Kampf, also im 4. Kampf, wir den auf Prestige gelevelt haben. Was natürlich gut läuft. Der Hype ist mir eigentlich vollkommen Wumpe. Hauptsache ich komme immer im 80 bis 100 Bereich der Fitness. Das ist mir da eher wichtiger.
All right, here's the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Justin Gaethje, finally has some distance when he hits a golf ball. My mother was actually longer than this man for a long time. But I guess we're talking about him as the fighter here tonight, and there's really no point of comparison. One of the most popular and best lightweights in the world.
And how could he not be? When you fight in the way that Justin Gaethje fights, how can he not be? He is a guy that's willing to go into the fire to make sure that you go home satisfied with the product that you just took in. Great boxing, movement on his feet. I mean, the way he set up the high kick against Dustin Poirier, is still something that I see over and over replay in my mind. Justin Gaethje is an absolute savage, and time again, he raises the bar for what we see at 155 pounds.
All right, first title defense for this young champion here tonight, and given his rise from prospect to contender to world champion, feels like it's going to take a major effort to unseat the new champion.
John, and he just keeps getting better. Every time he steps into the octagon, he's better than he was the last time. And now, he's carrying the confidence of being the UFC champion. When he told us he would be top 10, I said, okay. He said, I'll be the champ. I said, okay. But imagine the confidence he walked through the league with, then to now actually delivering on all of those promises. This is a special athlete, John. He's walking through his first title.
I'm not sure I have ever heard a louder crowd in any arena in the world than this here Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Athletes are ready to go. Let us now see how this matchup plays out. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, the Chosen One.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go, start of round 1. The world title is on the line. I'm not sure what he can produce for an encore that would possibly be as good as his title winning performance.
Well, John, it was the perfect shot.
Oh my goodness, I can barely get my notes together. A huge early connection there.
It's about the punch, but it's also about the setup. That was a beautiful setup that allows him to land that strike.
Oh, huge kick to the leg.
Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, Superman punch. Oh! There it is again. Another shot gets through.
This dude better keep his hands up.
Back to the feet now. Just like that, that'll do it, and still.
Aber wir haben sie noch 50
King
jetzt.
of the lightweights.
This guy is amazing, John. Time and time again, he puts his skills on display. What a beast the champion is.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 22 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, the Chosen One.
Oh, you just heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and still, right, that was the hashtag all week, and he leaves the octagon the way he entered as the undisputed best in the world.
Yeah, he said he was going to get a job done tonight. He knew that he had the advantage. He felt like the last fight allowed for him to be out ahead of his opponent. That championship confidence showed itself in the octagon tonight, and he still holds a UFC belt.
Schluck. Ups, Schluck. Beim Essen blubbert schon. Muss ich da mal gucken. Das habe ich angenommen, weil ich es einfach nicht brauche. Weil ich ja die UFC 5 Einstellung habe. Das ist halt nicht mehr mit Dreieck oder mit Kreis in den Clinch zu kommen. So, guck ich mal, ob mein Essen blubbert. Das ist richtig gut.
Well, elite lightweight doesn't even begin to describe it when it comes to Arman Tsarukyan. I think if you polled MMA fans, a lot of them would say in terms of well-roundedness, he's the cream of the crop at 55.
Yeah, absolutely. He's one of the best fighters in the world across any division, but at 155, where he's made his home, he truly has proven to be a staple of this division. This man has great wrestling, great cardio. He has a good chin, great striking. I mean, he can really do it all. He has the confidence about himself, John, that you get when you go on the type of win streak that this man has been on. He's a powerhouse, and he can beat anybody in this division.
Has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. Well, this place is absolutely deafening as the undisputed UFC lightweight champion makes the walk for his latest title defense. This is a huge fight, as big a fight as we can put together at 155 pounds, but the champion thinks it's going to be one-sided.
Yeah, skill for skill, he's one of the best fighters in the world. That's why when you look at the pound-for-pound rankings, you always see his name right amongst the top of the guys on the list. He has every skill in mixed martial arts, but I believe it's his mind that separates him from the rest. He has a steel trap of a mind and believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he's the best fighter in the world.
Yeah, he was carrying himself this week like a guy who knew something we didn't. We'll see just how one-sided this fight could be in a matter of moments. All right, ready to go here at The Rock, the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Both athletes have graced the octagon. Let us now see who will have the upper hand in this critical matchup here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Arman Ahalkalakis Sarukian. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Chosen One.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, when you're a bad dude on the level of this man, a lot of people want to see you fight for the BMF title. Tonight, though, he's defending the ultimate prize, the undisputed world. Must have been a good warm-up in the back.
I mean, he walked right into that, John. Huge test, especially when it's this early in the fight. Just absolutely amazing. So many said that this guy would struggle, but now he has proven time and time again that he is the best in the world.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 42 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Chosen One.
All right, we got to bounce on out of here. We're going to decompress deep into the night, but given what we saw tonight, foundation has been laid for the BMF title.
Yeah, it's BMF or bust. It's go get that belt. Go fight for another championship and try to become a legend.
Das sind jetzt 5 Kämpfe. Das machen wir dann beim nächsten Mal. Jetzt aktivieren wir schon mal den ersten Dulli. Da sehen wir schon, dass der erste Fight in der nächsten Aufnahmesession oder in der nächsten Folge. Es sind gleich um den BMF-Titel, also es ist nicht der nächste Rückklasse, das ist irgendwie so ein neuer, keine Ahnung, Zwischentitel oder sowas. Ich habe da keine Ahnung. Muss ich mal googeln, was BMF-Titel ist. Ich weiß, in UFC 5 hat man ja die Vorstufe gehabt, den WBF-Titel, also das war ja die Vorstufe vor UFC. Und BMF, weiß nicht, ist wahrscheinlich irgendwie das gleiche oder sowas. Wie Best Martial Fighter oder sowas. Oder Best Mixed Fighter, keine Ahnung. Für die, die es wissen, könnt ihr gerne mal in die Kommentare schreiben, was der BMF-Titel ist. Ob das der gleiche oder so der gleiche oder der ähnlich ist wie, ja, wie in UFC 5, sozusagen die Vorstufe von UFC, der WBF-Gedöns ist oder was das immer war. Könnt ihr das da mal in die Kommentare dann mal schreiben. Falls ich das zum nächsten Video vergesse mal zu tun oder was ich wahrscheinlich 100% vergessen werde. Also das kann ich einmal Neuschall Sieg in Folge, genau, da fehlt auch einmal Sieg in Folgen, haben wir unten 2 von 6 der Leistungsrekorde und von Eigenwerbung Rekorde machen wir jetzt noch keine, da kriegen wir aber demnächst die 2 Rechten voll, die maximale Anzahl von Zuschauern. 1,9 Millionen haben wir und 2,4 brauchen wir noch. Oder brauchen wir und von den Hauptkämpfen 3 haben wir und 19 Total. Die 2 kriegen wir immer voll. Die Karriereeinnahmen mit 100 Millionen sowie die Follower von 8 Millionen, die sind da ein bisschen schwerer über die Zeit hinweg. Also wir haben da im Schnitt so wie bei UFC 5 zwischen 49 und 51 Kämpfe im Total, also insgesamt 49 bis 51, also 50 Kämpfe plus minus in etwa, also könnt ihr euch drauf einstellen. Je nachdem, wie viel Lebensenergie, was da oben rechts bei mir mit frisch ist, steht, je nachdem, wie viel Lebensenergie ihr habt. Wie gesagt, in der Frauenkarriere war ich, glaube ich, bei 51, 52, 50, also wie gesagt, 50 sind drin. Ich glaube, ich war bei 51 oder 52, also irgendwo zwischen 49 und 51, also ich nehme jetzt mal einen Durchschnitt, also 50 Kämpfe wären auf jeden Fall da drinne. Aber das wird ein Ding, oder wie gesagt, alles was jetzt kommt, ist in der nächsten Aufnahmesession. Deswegen sage ich jetzt schon mal an dieser Stelle, meine sehr geehrten Damen und Herren, danke fürs Zugucken und wir werden uns in der nächsten Aufnahme, beziehungsweise in der nächsten Folge uns an dieser Stelle wiedersehen.